see if I can get back on. Okay, I'm trying again, guys. Oh, I gotta clean this truck up. Hey, I don't know who's in the room, but hey, what's going on, y'all? If you can hear me, let me get a thumbs up. If you can't, let me know. Turn it up. Can you hear me? Alright. What's going on, Ray boy? Alright, so I'm gonna wait till more people get in the room, but I'm gonna start talking anyway, because I don't know how people get here, but start talking. But anywho, I don't know if I was gonna give you about a little backstory because I think for my new subscribers, I have a lot of new subscribers who probably know my backstory. So I'm gonna go say my backstory first. I've been driving trucks for a year and a half. Got my CDL in February of 2020. And I started off with Swift after school. But it was Swift. I probably was Swift for maybe 3 months, if that. By April, I was out of there. April or May. No, I'm not. By March, I was out of there. For whatever reason, they actually let me go. That's a long story. I did a video on that. I was at Western Express with them for like maybe 5 months, if that. And I transitioned to this company right now after, which is an independent contractor company out of Chicago. Now, my main goal was to, after a while, I know I'd go buy a truck. I know that's where the money was. That's where you could gross the most. Also, I understood that you had to get an LLC, you had to do such and such. So, what I did was, I worked for the independent contract company, and I saw where the money was at because they pay high percentage. When you get your own truck, you could just move different. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been watching other YouTubers. Like, I'll be on the road a lot. I usually do a month at a time. Take a week off for 3 weeks, something like that. That's the minimum I do. But I'm starting to realize, like, I'm ready to go to the next level now. I'm a company driver, but I get percentage. I get pretty good money. But the thing is that I want to move on to the next level of basically trying to. Well, I've been wanting to. So I've been, recently. The rates on trucks is ridiculously high right now. They slowly come down. So I know I look at trucker paper a lot, and when I look at the trucker paper, I'm starting to see better deals now. You know what I'm saying? I'm familiar with the Freightliners because that's the truck I've been driving the most. But for what I really, really want, I'd rather a 579 or Freightliner. Those are the two things I want, but I haven't drove a 579 yet. But usually it should be a Freightliner because that's what I'm familiar with. I'm familiar with the motors. I'm familiar with how they drive. I'm familiar with everything, turn radius and all that. You know what I'm saying? So that should be my first option to try to find a Freightliner. Now, it doesn't have to be a brand new Freightliner. At one point, I was thinking about you get a brand new truck, but the way the rates are right now, it don't make no sense. So, I've been listening to HT Logistics. That man just speaks straight facts, and I like people that's transparent and just give it to you straight as it is. I just like that because he don't be around the bush. And these are dudes that have been in the game for like 12 years and all that. Like I'm still considered like I'm not even 2 years in the game yet. So I just want to go to the next caliber of where I'm at. I'm a high paid company driver, pretty much. I'm 1099, but they pay me straight out. You know, I'm on percentage, so it's not bad. Like I really have good weeks. So my lowest week I probably get 1,800, 1,500, depending if I'm on home time and I start a week late or something like that, right? But on a really good week, you know, I can make up $3,000. So imagine on those good weeks that I have my own truck and I get 80% of the load. You know, of course I gotta pay my own fuel and all that. So I figure after being an owner operator, after doing all that, after expenses and stuff like that, on a good week, say I gross 10 grand, I bring it home maybe like after fuel and all the crap, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? On a great week. So my goal is to like get this truck maybe by November. Maybe by November. Hey, I appreciate you, T. James. I don't know who's calling me, but I'm not gonna answer it. I appreciate that. I just been trying to do my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people inspired me. So, when I buy this truck, maybe I should wait 2 years because it may be better for insurance, or if I lease up to the company, I use their insurance because I'm already with this company. You understand what I'm saying? So just keep doing it, man. Like I'm just ready to make that kind of money. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing what I'm learning with HT Logistics, he's like, even as an owner operator, what you net is not really a lot because you're bringing in a lot of money, but when you set it up, so this is what I learned. I'm gonna speak game because it will make a lot of sense. When you get your business account or your LLC, right? You're supposed to spend a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're all deductibles. So how you eat is pretty much on how much you spend. You understand? Do that make sense how I'm saying that? So basically, say if you grossed 250, right, for the year on a great year, whatever, you had a great year, but you really take a home net around 50,000. I see how it can happen after insurance, after maintenance, after everything. But you're able to purchase a lot of things. You're able to purchase a lot of things that could be written off on your taxes. You understand? The point is that you ain't trying to pay a lot of taxes, it's just deductibles. So I was like, that makes a lot of sense. So it's just pretty much, hey, that's what it is, T. James. And I appreciate you watching. Like again, you know, I'll do lives of that. I need to do more lives. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, so HT Logistics is speaking the game. Hey, what's good, Ricky? But yeah, man, he made me think about a lot of things. So what he made me think about, because for me, I'm still learning. What he made me think about was this: go to an auction, right? Go to an auction, get a truck, older truck. He was talking about older trucks and newer trucks. Like, what's the best thing to do, right? So it all depends. Like right now, the rates on the new trucks are ridiculous. Like I'm talking about new trucks from like, I'm gonna say from 16 and up, right? A truck that from 16 used to be like 30, 40 grand, right? On good mileage, maybe like 400,000 miles or something like that, 300, 400. Like say what was that, right? Right now they selling this shit for like 60,000. Like OD. Like I'm like, why? You know what I mean? But I know why. You know, it was just a lot in COVID. They just upselled on everything. So I was like, I bet. So I've been looking at these prices, but recently the trucker paper will show you all these different, you know, trucker paper is like their best friend. Truck friend, you can see all these dealerships everywhere throughout the country, such and such. So I'm thinking about an older Cascadia. I'm more familiar with the Cascadia because that's what I've been driving a lot. So he said that always stick to something that you know. So you know, like I said, I'm a student again. I'm just sharing the knowledge. You understand? So I have my little following coming out of Western Express. You know, I still don't know a lot. I'm still soaking it in, but I know I have a good work ethic. You understand what I'm saying? And once you're willing to run and you work, if I'm willing to run the way I run like a company driver, you understand what I'm saying, for like a mega carrier, and I'm running right down, and I have my own truck doing that, I can make OD money. But the point is, I just gotta get my own truck. That's where I'm at right now. I'm at the point where I want to just go to that lane, go to that point where I can see that kind of money, or because I know I will because of the way I work. And another thing too, when you have your own equipment, you could talk, you can move more differently. Like, because I'm a company driver, even though I'm 1099 independent contract, there's no forced loads on me, nothing like that, such and such. But safety will call you, why you didn't do this on your logs and this and that. I'm like, what? Because I know what I'm doing, but because they main thing, everybody trying to make money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, let me give you an example. So I've been doing these chicken loads lately. Anybody that drives reefer, chicken loads pay money, but you're gonna deal with a lot of bull crap because you're gonna be at the receivers for mad long, you're gonna be at the shippers for mad long. Because for some reason, I don't know why the chicken loads just take forever to get done. So I had a chicken load that I picked up in Arkansas, right? Friday that I wasn't gonna take, but because another driver, his reefer broke down, I'll take it. They paid $4,800 for the load to bring to Jersey, from Arkansas to Jersey. I'm in Jersey now. I dropped it off this morning. They expected me. This is a 21-hour drive. My deadhead was ready like 3-4 hours, and it was storming. Right? They expected me to do my 34. Right? My 34 hour reset, and they expected me to deliver it today, like by 4:30. So I didn't do that because I was very frustrated with the shipper, because you know what I'm saying, because I waited 8 hours to get loaded. So it messed up my whole thing. So at the end of the day, they called me this morning like, oh, why didn't you get your reset done? I'm like, what? So that automatically gave me a bad taste in my mouth. If I had my own truck, I'd be like, fuck you. Why you asking me some stupid ass question like that? You understand what I'm saying? So when you have your own truck, you can move a little more different because your equipment. As a matter of fact, when I buy my own truck, I also get my own trailer. So they can't tell me nothing. Only thing they could tell me is that I'm using their stuff, but they taking out a percentage anyway. But they can't tell me nothing because I'm still on their equipment. They got to make their money off this equipment, which I understand. It's business. But I'm the driver. I got to deal with the crap. I got to deal with the crap at these shippers and whatever. I get a little layover pay and detention pay and all that stuff, but it don't stop the frustration when you had something, mapped out, because all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? But trucking will frustrate you, especially when you doing these lives. One thing I can't say about the mega carriers, you doing drive-in or whatever they have so much equipment that you do with dropping hooks and this and that, you just keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't want to pay you no money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my options could change when I get 2 years in the game and I can see, the other spectrum. Cause I heard that their company drivers is making really good money and they got benefits and all that crap. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know. But I'm not at that level yet. But I know right now I have to experience how it is to own my own truck. You understand what I'm saying? I'm learning everything. Like I said, there's a lot of YouTubers spitting game right now, and it's free game. And I do recommend HT Logistics. That man right there, I don't know why he's spitting so much game, but he definitely be spitting game. You know what I mean? And I appreciate him because he definitely made me think about the auction move. So it's good to look at the trucker papers and order drivers. If y'all could go to any truck stop, pick up trucker papers. You know what I'm saying? I don't have one on me. I usually do, but I gotta get a current one. And you look at the back, they'll find out where all the auctions are and stuff like that. When the next auction, and check them out. Because on my next hometown, I know there's one close to me in Charlotte. There's one in Salisbury, I think. And I'm gonna go check them out and see what they have out there, just to have an idea. You understand what I'm saying? What it's looking like and how, He also told me this: when you go to these auctions, I'd say if they start off with a truck for like $15,000, nobody's supposed to bid. You're supposed to say nothing, because if it don't, they're gonna start bringing it down. You want to bring it down to like $2,000, then you start bidding. Cause I've never been to an auction before, so I'm just soaking all the game in. So I'm thinking about this auction wave, unless I find a good deal at a dealership, which I'm probably not gonna go that route anyway, because I don't, if I could get a truck for, say if I get a truck for 20 grand out of auction, a decent truck, I probably need some fixing. I'll put another 10 grand in, a 15, another $30,000 truck, and it's good money. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about nothing. I just fixed everything pretty much new. Other than me going to a dealership where they're gonna give you a truck. Say it was a 17 Freightliner, and they want me, and it has 600,000 miles, but they charging you 70 grand for it. Like, that makes no damn sense. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather get a truck that's even a 15 or 14. I don't care if it got 1 million miles, but if I can invest, I got it for 15 grand for an older truck, and I put 30 grand in it. I put a new motor in the wall, that crap. How much it came up to? It's still gonna be way cheaper and a better truck than buying something that was newer, but the motor about to go. You know what I'm saying? So, and I owe all that money on that truck. The goal is to get the truck and get it paid off quickly. That's the goal. So I'm learning this stuff, man, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm learning. I got all these people in the room, bro. Let me get some likes. I got 10 people here. Let me get 10 likes. You feel me? But I'm ready to drive, man. Everybody know. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Salute to you too, man. Another thing too, I do have like a dream truck. Like I really like the Coronados. The Coronados is like, if not my favorite truck. You know what I'm saying? I know some people like the long nose Pete's and the Kenworth. They do look good. They do look good. But you know what? I'll be watching them and you can't hit no U-turn with them. Like I like to keep it moving. You Freightliners got really good turn radius. You understand? Them and the Volvos, you can just keep it busting. But them long nose trucks, them, you know what I'm saying? Them long nose Pete's, they beautiful trucks, man. I'm not gonna lie, I love them, but I never drove them, so I can't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I do like the 579s. I do like those too. I like them a lot, honestly. Yeah, they up there with my little Cascadias and shit. But that's the route I want to go. But I'm ready to buy a truck. Before I used to be like, oh, my credit gotta be perfect, this and that, and it don't have to. It don't have to be. Like I said, I done saved up enough money to buy a truck, but I just don't want to spend all my money one time. If I could split it in half, go to an auction. If I bring 30 grand to an auction, not even 30 grand, I'll bring 20 grand, right? And try to get equipment. If I can get a trailer and a truck with 20 grand at an auction, that's ideal. That's perfect situation. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll spend another 10 grand or 15 grand on getting the truck and trailer right. You know what I'm saying? Drive ready. It could sit down. Another thing that HT Logistics said, he said, you could buy a truck, don't mean it's ready for the road. It don't have to be road ready. Just get the truck. You know what I'm saying? Stack up and fix it on your own time. That right there kind of spoke to me, because I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Why not do that? You feel me? The thing is, like, when you done made a certain amount of money, you just want to be careful with the money. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, HT Logistics, it sounds like a good plan. It just makes sense. Because I think he has like, he drives like a Century, or Columbia, something, an older truck, like an 04 or some crap like that. But it has like a cat motor in it. Whatever. He drives a really older truck. You understand what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, it's all the same money. It's all the same money. You can have a brand new truck and you have an older truck, whatever. When you booking these loads, they don't care about that. They just want to get the freight moved. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta, you just gotta be more logical, and because this trucking game is a very expensive game. Everything's expensive. Everything from fuel to every maintenance, even the oil change, everything is expensive. There's nothing cheap about it. So if you could cut costs, the more you can cut costs on, the better it is. And I'm realizing that. Like I've been studying. Like I said, I'll be in my truck and I'll be listening to these people. There's a bunch of YouTubers out there. A lot of them, you don't really see them in new trucks unless they have a fleet and they leasing. See, there's nothing wrong with leasing too, because a lot of people do the leasing too, but they don't want to own their own truck. But owner operators will always make more money than lease drivers. They always will, because on the lease drivers, they taking out a monthly, not monthly, they taking weekly payments out your damn pay, out your settlement. That they taking out. It ran from when I was at Western Express, they were taking $700 out my check every week. So I imagine some other people, they got these brand new trucks. They nice equipment now. You understand what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with leasing, because I feel like if your plan is to be like, all right, I don't want to own a truck. I just want to be in new equipment. I'm gonna stack my bread, such and such. But the thing, you gotta keep running. You can't even go home. You gotta keep running, because if you miss a week, that settlement still, that payment's still coming. You understand what I'm saying? But when you own your own truck, even if you finance your own truck, it's only one payment monthly, just like when you finance a car. It's just that one payment you pay. You know what I'm saying? It's just different. So that's my next option, man. I just want to go to the next level of what trucking offers to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready for it, man. Ready to see this really, really good money. Like, you know, like I said, my best check has been $3,000, and if I made $3,000 on a company driver doing 30% of the load, imagine if that was 88% of that load of that week. That would have been like maybe a $10,000 check, maybe something like that. You feel me? Like I can see y'all talking to me, but then I don't see it, so it's stupid. Yes, sir. So I recommend anybody that really want to get in the game. When you get in a trucking game, just make a plan, man. Like you don't have to own equipment. You get, just get your experience up. I even thought about buying my truck and doing something local and doing like containers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in a relationship, like I have a fiance, y'all. I know she'll be wanting me home. I know for a fact she'll be wanting me home. She'll be saying it, but I know. You feel me? But we're on a mission right now. You feel me? We're on a mission. We trying to do things. I got a lot of things going on right now. I'm about to move. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things going on, and I just want to make as much money as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 36 years old. I'm not young. So I feel like by 40, I should have, and I'm not even buying my house right now. I wanted to, but like I said, credit and all that takes forever. Don't mess up your credit, y'all. Don't mess it up, man. Try to keep your credit good. Cause I messed up a long time ago. It takes forever to get it right. For real. So, that's about it, man. I ain't have to do a lot. I could probably make a video about this, but it's just what it is, man. I'm just ready to buy a truck. I'm ready to buy a truck, and I could like taste it at this point. So, if I get a good deal, I'm gonna buy one, pretty much. Yes, sir. So this live ain't gonna be too long. I'm just gonna let y'all know that keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? And this trucking game, there's money out here to be made, man. It will definitely change your life. You understand what I'm saying? And not to even talk about this, man, but HT Logistics is the truth. For real. Out of anybody else, I like a lot of people, but I've been watching him the most lately because he's the owner operator and he just let me look at things in a different perspective. So his name, he don't even know me. I don't know him, but I've been watching his videos. But yo, I'ma holler at y'all.